Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we'll have a look at CNK Cinemark Holding Corporation. Cinema Holding Corporation is actually facing now the trend reversal that has started at about 8th of June with formation of classical end of trend candle combination with so-called evening star. So it's a hammer-like formation. If you want to draw it here at the end of the uptrend, which is sticking out of other candles that can be observed. So on the left and on the right, the color doesn't matter. Just let's draw it like that. And then actually the trend is usually going down. This was observed here at around 8th of June, and then we see classical decline. We didn't even reach the area of moving average 200, which is the red line. So you see here three lines, red, green, and blue. And these are consequently the moving average 200, moving average 20, green line, and moving average 50, the blue line. Here you see the notions on the left. These are important also to understand what's going on. So if we look what's going on here again, it's a classical end of trend we observed here. So also we were almost in the overbought zone by RSI index, coincided here. And also if you look at MACD, we also had the top of it and then it went down and now it's forming another wave. Wave is not formed yet, but it seems like it will go for another double wave and then it will go for reversal. Why I'm saying this? Because this wave is delayed. It's already staying too long flat. Usually this is the sign of that MACD is going for second wave. You see some examples of this behavior at the March. Here you see it went down, then it was kind of flat longer time, and then it goes for another wave. This is usually indication for a double step down trend, like it was at around mid of February. So you see like one wave and then second step. Here it seems to be formed the same at current situation, starting from June 8 till today. We have like a first wave flattening, and down most probably we will have another wave here. Also, if you look at the last two candles formed, it's a black and red dojis, which doesn't look to be very bullish here. Although you see if RSI index is constantly going down and facing towards oversold situation, which slightly develops pressure up. The fact that MACD is now in negative zone also is starting to develop pressure up, but it's not yet formed finally. And to understand which trend was finished, now we can see there were actually two trends. There was one trend, this one, the very long one, let's call it trend one. And there was another trend, the faster trend last 3 weeks. And both trends are now ended, so you can see the piercing of this one, of the trend, let's call it trend 2. The trend 2 happened at 9th of June, and then piercing of this one took several days, and now it's finished. Also, another parameter that indicates for the strong end of the trend, these are moving averages 20 and 50. The moving average 20 is now flattening, you can see it, and kind of tends to reverse down. The same can be said for moving average 50. It's also flattening, simultaneously dragging the dojis, the last two candles, and probably also go down and drag the overall price down. So once this is happening, usually it's a very strong signal that something is going to go down very fast. Still, we might have some temporarily uptrends here just due to some expectations. So price before going finally down could still try to leg up a little bit. But then there is a very strong resistance line actually here on this level. And also the trend one line, the green one, is also working as a resistance in this case. So the downtrend will be expected. Now let's have a look where we can buy it and what would be the best buying options for this stock. And then we need to see some clear lines for that. So the first buying, the first line would be anything below this one. And then the second buy line would be actually at these levels. So this makes us two boxes to buy, box 1, box 2. And also this area between the moving averages and the line 1. So let's call it line 1. and line 2, and then there will be box number 1 with a good buy and box number 2 with a very strong buy. I usually say it's advised you can buy here kind of a zero zone, but mind some funds for average down, because what also could happen that this line 1 will work as a kind of temporarily support, so you might have some jump before finally going down. I usually don't do it. Some people like this scheme to play, so if you try to follow this, although not advised, keep some funds for average down as well, because it might not happen too. So once we reach area 2 or 1 or 2 boxes, we should observe some reversal then, and then the question will be when to sell. And yeah, then we have some resistance lines here. The first one would be this one, and second one will be actually continuation of this one as well. So I would say sell here or something between these two, then it will be a very nice sell option. That was it for CNK. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.